everybody, and welcome to this super special Christmas edition of C4. Let's meet the wonderful teams. We have Shu Qing Duo. Hello.
Hello, Rob.
How are you today?
I'm good.
You look very Christmassy.
So are you.
Thank you so much. I like your hat.
I like your hat too. I think they're the same.
Oh, they are indeed the same. Well, they're not the same. That would be physically impossible. Anyway, also on your team, we have the delightful Autumn. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
I like your scarf a lot.
Thank you very much.
And where did you get it?
I got it here in Beijing.
Oh, okay. So it was made by the hands of little children. Let's go over to Stuart Wiggin. Hello.
Hello, Rob.
How are you? You are indeed wearing something. It's slightly more tacky than Autumn's, but I like it. I still like it. Lu Yan.
Hello again.
And I say you rock that hat, Lu Yan. You make it look super smashing.
Thank you very
A
much.
handsome young man you are indeed.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Good. What about me?
Yeah, you
I
do
rock it.
look great.
Great.
Yeah.
First story, please. Okay, what's the relevance of this holiday notice? Yes.
Apparently, this is a company in Chengdu, and they're saying that because December 21st is a very special day, they have decided to let everyone off on 20th and 21st.
A 2-day holiday. Let's go over to our resident real newsman, that's Shu Qing Duo, to find out why they've been given 2 days holiday.
Well, as Lu Yan pointed out, it's a special day holiday, so it's the 21st, the end of the holiday, end of the world. Rumors, goes. So they have, asking their employees to have the 2 days off.
2 days off for the end of the world. Marvelous. Autumn, do you think that CRI should give us 2 days off for the end of the world?
I would like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, it'd be really nice.
And what are you going to do with your 2 days if you were given them? CRI won't give them to us.
Well, I'd definitely fly home to the States and
That's a whole day gone.
Yes.
Okay.
And hopefully be surrounded by my family and friends. And
Okay, as the world melts around you. Absolutely lovely. What about you, Stuart Wiggin?
2 days off?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know.
Same thing you do every time you have a day off. Stay in bed, eat ice cream, and watch Bridget Jones.
Yeah, I guess so.
What about you, Lu Yan? You must have something really exciting planned for your final day on Earth.
Not really, but I guess Brittany has a good suggestion. Just dance till the world ends.
Oh, that's the song. Till the world ends.
That's right. Good for you. Golden Star. Yay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You both know that?
Yeah, well, it's a really funky song.
It's not really the end of the world, by the way.
Okay, it's just the beginning of a new Mayan calendar, isn't it?
Well, the end of an old one, because I didn't write the next one.
Okay, lazy. But I've got to say, if it is the end of the world, I'm going to come in on the 20th. I'm going to go up to my bosses and I'm going to say, bosses,
we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Anyway, what do you think about that, Shu Qing Duo? Do you think I should do it?
Well, I don't know. I don't think this is really the end of the day. Do you want to come back the next day?
Probably not. Even if it's not the end of the world, I'm not coming back.
It's not a good idea.
Okay, Autumn, a lot of people in the city of Xi'an have been posting notices about people they love in memory of the end of the world, so that they can finally express themselves. Do you think it's beautiful?
I do think it's a nice thing that, even if the world doesn't end, that people are having this opportunity and taking it to express nice feelings to one another.
But do you think if the world doesn't end and they've revealed their unrequited love for someone, there's going to be a spate of suicides?
No, I hope not.
Why
Okay.
suicides?
Well, because, they feel ashamed that they've suddenly,
But maybe they'll get together and there'll be a spate of marriages.
Okay, so marriages or suicide, it could go either way. Stuart, I appreciate your positivity. Lu Yan, there's also been a lot of sales of these so-called Noah's Arks, these balls that will help you survive the end of the world. Who's buying these, do you think?
I think people all over the world, apparently 2 orders from New Zealand.
Oh.
So it's not just Chinese people who are
Chinese
crazy.
expats in New Zealand, probably.
Probably so. Good ones.
They've also been selling a lot of candles.
Candles?
Because people think, I don't know why actually, a lot of candles.
Because
in
the
room.
sun will burn out.
Yeah, because they say the sun will not, the sun will not shine anymore, and there won't be electricity in the 3 days after 21st. So people just go, shop for the candles.
And also, if the world is going to end, you might just as well be romantic. Enjoy the last romantic dinner.
That is quite true, although we could take that to an extreme and it would lead to something illegal, Lu Yan. Anyway, let's wrap this up now and move on to the next story, please. Okay, what's the relevance of this incredibly young and strangely dressed man? Yes, Lu Yan.
It's a Chinese actor. I think his name is Li Nan.
He is indeed. And I have to say, your team was right to buzz in because young and strangely dressed. Absolutely perfect there. Anyway, Qing Duo, would you like to tell us why this man, Li Nan, is in the news?
I think he's in the news because he looks younger and younger, with the past of years, and he appeared in different shows, but he looks younger and younger, so that's very impressive. So people pay attention to that.
It is indeed. How do you stay looking so fresh-faced and young, Liu Yan?
Well, do I have to go over this again?
You do, because some people, our audience figures have shot up. So there's lots of people at home with saggy, old-looking skin who don't know your secret.
I come onto this show. That's why I'm in a good mood. That's why
okay. Well,
I look
That's
young.
strange, because this is what makes me get in a bad mood coming onto this show.
it's like Dorian Gray. As he gets younger, you get older. Perfect. Okay. Why do you look so sour all of a sudden? Okay.
Must be the ravages of time catching up with
Ruined
me.
Christmas again. Anyway, so how do you stay looking so young, Autumn? Because you're actually 45, aren't you?
Yes, indeed.
So
Yes,
how do you
indeed.
only look 12?
Well, you should avoid the sun, moisturize constantly, that sort of thing.
You should probably also avoid the bright lights of the TV
Have you
studio.
got
It's
a cool?
melting in
Have
here.
you got a cool nickname like Spicy Mum or something like that?
I don't.
Someone does, don't they, Rob?
Yeah, from Taiwan.
Someone's called Spicy Mum.
Oh, Spicy
You've
Mum.
got it there,
Oh.
haven't you? Well done there.
Who's
Okay.
Spicy Mum?
She's a mother who's quite hot. She's 41. It's really irrelevant, to be honest.
But she looks young.
Yeah, she looks young, okay. But Qingduo, in your opinion, of all the people on this stage, who looks the youngest?
Well, I think it's Rob.
You said that not knowing. Is it Rob?
I've got to be
Yeah.
honest. If you give the
Stuart's
wrong answer,
opinion, yeah.
no one's going to hit you or anything.
Yeah,
is there?
are we going to have a vote? Maybe.
Not in China. Okay. Do you wish, Liu Yan, that you could age backwards?
No, not really.
Like
Because I don't
Benjamin
want to be
Button.
the
Yeah.
I don't want to be the next Benjamin Button.
Or Mork's son from Mork and Mindy, he aged backwards. He was old and then he became younger. Do you think it's cool to age backwards, Autumn?
No.
Okay, because you're, going back to the beginning.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be cool at all. It would have so many social implications. and
Right,
it would just be
because you
bad.
wouldn't be able to experience all the good times and fun with your loved ones.
Well, you would experience it and then it would slowly become more illegal as time went on. But, Qingduo, which celebrities do you know that you think look younger than they actually are?
Well, I think Andy Lau, the Hong Kong star, I do think he looks younger than he really is.
Do you know how old he is in real life?
I think he's in his 50s, like 55 something, but he looks like he's in his 30s.
Okay, so congratulations to Andy Lau. What about you, Stuart? Do you know any Western celebrities that look younger than they are?
Sly Stallone looks quite young.
No, he doesn't.
Sly Stallone's mum looks quite young.
Yeah, okay. Sly Stallone looks like a piece of leather luggage.
Yeah, as does his mum.
They're a matching set. There you go. See them at the airport. Anyway, let's move on to the next story, please. Okay, Qingduo, this is a real news story, so you have indeed buzzed in. What is it about?
Well, it's about this charity bazaar in the southern city of Guangzhou. The foreign consulate staff having that event to make donations for this, hearing this problem children there.
I can sum that up with the word fundraising. Okay, so it was indeed.
Looks like, right?
Yeah. Okay. And how much money did they raise?
I think it's like 330,000 yuan.
Don't interrupt. He's a real news person.
I'm agreeing, I'm
Okay?
agreeing.
Okay, but he's on the Today Show. What do you host?
Nothing.
No, you do. You host something.
That's
No one
China
knows,
Talks.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, China
Yeah.
Talks.
Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to China Talks, an exploration of China through the eyes of those who know.
Okay, but you're right. It's 330,000 yuan. But Autumn, how much of that total was fake?
5,000 yuan.
5,000 yuan was not real money. Who has come out and had a fit about this online?
Basically, every netizen you can think of.
Oh yes, that's right. The answer is everybody's had a fit about it. Okay.
Someone from a charity body has come out and criticised the organisers, right?
Someone who was a former deputy chief of the State Statistics Bureau. He's come out. Yeah, you couldn't remember that, could you, eh? Okay, lucky I got it written down. What did he say, Qingguo?
Well, he said, I think in his understanding, the appearance of this fake money is kind of like a shameful, thing to the Chinese. He said that the organizers, they made such an event to basically to shame the Chinese people. So he's not happy with that, and of course he's widely criticized for his opinions there.
Okay, so the man He Kong is in fact an absolute pillock.
Because it so turned out that the organisers were Chinese.
Yeah, well, he's a pillock anyway. But I have to ask you, Stuart, given that China is so rich, the second biggest economy in the world, do they really need foreigners helping out with, fundraising? Do they not just have enough money on their own?
Apparently it helps.
In what way?
Well, all fundraising helps towards a cause, right? So
Okay.
it doesn't matter where the money comes from.
Okay, but given that China is so rich, that's the question.
Yeah, it's a big country though. I mean, certain provinces have more money than others.
Okay, very true.
It's hard to
And also
distribute resources.
it's like I don't know, it's international practice. You know, like foreign embassy staff or foreign consulate staff, they do have regularly this kind of events to express their goodwill to the local people, I guess.
Qingduo, has the Today Show ever done anything to help the local community?
Well,
Could you hold on a second? These balloons have fallen into a very inappropriate place. Okay, carry on now.
yeah, you know, we think so. We organize the college students in Beijing to, you know, meet each other, to debate with each other, to have a better understanding between students in China, students from other countries.
Okay, it's not going very well between China and some countries, is it, eh?
Well, it's natural, right?
Okay, but the Today Show is building bridges between different cultures. Good job. What is People in the Know doing, besides meeting famous peanut farmers?
Well, I don't know if we've organized any events, but we are trying, you know, every day to bring.
Oh, I like your nails. I didn't notice that
you.
before. Very
Thank
festive.
you.
You're missing the point, Rob.
What?
You're missing the point.
I'm just enjoying her nails, okay? When you paint your nails a nice colour, I'll talk to you. China talks. Yeah.
So we're reporting on topics and hopefully informing the public in a very unbiased manner.
Okay, so you two are building bridges around the globe between people of different cultures. That is charitable indeed. Lu Yen, world according to words. How do your words help the world?
Well, my show does not necessarily help the children, but I have been donating myself.
Donating what? Donating
Money.
yourself?
I have been donating money myself,
Okay.
and I have been doing that for a few years.
Okay, you're very proud of that fact?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Smug time. Next story, please. Okay, this final story is a woman hugging a child. Of course, we're going to have to go to Stuart.
Oh, well,
Of course you were.
this is a teacher hugging a child, and the parents of the child have possibly paid for that. You know.
Paid for the hugging.
Yeah.
I'm actually on the wrong page, although the camera probably wasn't on me, so it doesn't matter. Qingduo, what is the relevance of hugging a child in a kindergarten?
Well, I think as Stuart pointed out, you know, the parents pay like 80 yuan a month for the teachers to hug their children there. So it's kind of like abnormal, I would say, the cost. So that's why probably the story is in the news.
Okay, so an extra 80 yuan and you can have your child hugged in Yangzhou in Jiangsu province at Shangmao Kindergarten. There you
Once
go.
in the morning and once in the evening.
Okay, I actually worked it out mathematically that it works out at 2 yuan per hug.
Yeah. But the school have actually said that they're not charging for hugs. They're charging 80 yuan per month as part of a special education program, and the hugs are
Quality
included.
education.
Quality
That's it, quality
education,
education.
yeah.
Quality education.
So if you don't pay the
indeed.
80 yuan, your child doesn't receive quality education, apparently.
Wow, that is grim indeed, and probably doesn't get a hug. How much would you charge for a hug, Autumn, if you were the teacher at the kindergarten?
I don't think I would be hugging my students if I were a
Okay.
teacher.
Do you think they're full of plague?
No, it's just at home, at least in the US, it's something that's generally avoided and warned against.
Okay. This conversation has taken a turn for the awfully deep and somber.
awfully
Stuart
deep.
Wiggin, let's cheer things up by asking, would you hug a child for free?
No.
I bet you would. Lu Yen, were you ever hugged as a child at school?
Yes,
By whom?
by my friends.
Oh, it's like a therapy session. Okay.
But actually, I think this could be a good idea because I think in the Chinese culture, basically hugging is not something that we're not very used to. So if done right, this could promote hugging as a way to show your affection.
Well,
Okay.
it's been stopped. They've had to give the money back.
Well, have they been forced, or is the investigation ongoing?
Well, no, I think the District Education Bureau said that it's an arbitrary payment and that parents should report it, and then the school should refund it.
Grim indeed. So the hugging will come to an end, or it'll just be free in future. Qingduo, why do you think Chinese people are not as touchy as other people around the world?
Well, I think it's just a tradition, the Chinese culture. You know, people tend to, we say, like very warm in heart, deep inside. But outside, if you look at the Chinese people, they tend to be kind of like indifferent or a little bit cooler, I would say.
Okay, like icebergs with fire on the inside.
The inside, I would say
Okay,
so.
but do you think it would work here at CRI if someone offered us hugs when we arrived and hugs when we left?
I feel weird, I guess.
Admittedly, my hugs would all be 5 minutes apart then. But Stuart, do you think it's a good idea for CRI?
Yeah.
Would you be the one offering to give hugs?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you hug women or men and women? Or?
I wouldn't discriminate.
Okay, that's very.
Do you want one?
Not right now, because
okay.
because you got the headphone, the earpiece.
You
on
haven't paid anyway, so
exactly. Well, I'll give you some money after the show. You still owe me some money from.
Let's talk about that.
Pepper steak.
Sure.
In fact, from 2 weeks ago.
Sure.
Unbelievable. 3 weeks when this goes on air. Anyway, let's wrap it up now.
If this goes on air, it might be the end of the world.
Oh, let's hope so. Chingduo, did you have fun?
I do.
Okay, I'm glad that you do. And also, I got something on my. Bit of cream. Autumn, how about you?
I had a lot of fun.
Okay, glorious. I like your smiley face. It's almost as lovely as your nails. I do like your nails. Liu Yan, you are also a smiley young man. Did you have fun?
Yes, I certainly did.
Good. Good indeed. You can keep the hat as well. You two can keep the hats as well.
Thank
Wiggin,
you.
can't keep the hat. Because you
I had fun.
What?
I had fun.
Well, okay, well you can keep the hat then.
Yeah.
Sorry, frankly, I didn't buy them, so I don't care. Anyway, if you want to watch the show on Weibo, that's down below. And if you want to email in about anything, whatever, don't care, that's also down below. And we'll see you again next week, if the world's still here, for another super exciting edition of C4. Bye for now.
Bye.